Very weird.
T3 Media.
Well, prepare yourself, guys. Chris with Talking Through Medias, and I'm going to give you my review of What Lies Below from Netflix. This is Netflix original or Netflix property. It's directed by Braden. Is it Duemmler? Written and directed by him, starring Mina Suvari and Emma Horvath and Trey Tucker. Sci-fi-ish, like it's a bit of a thriller. Let me go to a friend of mine from Silver Screen Analysis. Go to his YouTube channel to support him. I'm on his website right now. Let me read the synopsis. A 16-year-old girl returns home from camp and learns that her mother has a new boyfriend, one she intends to marry to. A man whose charm, intelligence, and beauty makes him look like he's not human at all. This guy comes from Vertical Entertainment. And it goes right into the cringe immediately into this. And it's mostly because of what's going on between him, between the father, the soon-to-be stepfather character, and the soon-to-be stepdaughter character. It was as if, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's as if this movie was written by somebody who was like watching a lot of what are you doing, step bro or step dad? Oh, I'm stuck in the dry, like kind of that. Like that's why I put cringe right there on the thumbnail, because it felt like it was written by somebody who was like watching too much of that stuff, man. Because not only was the stepdad awkward and stuff and just doing a little too extra stuff, and like he's hovering over the mother and the daughter in the shadows a little too much for my taste. I'm thinking like this movie was gonna go deep into that direction. It's sci-fi. It's just like a Twilight Zone-ish kind of what's going on with this dude. There's something not right about him kind of a thing, even though he's portraying himself as pretty charming and he's seems like a good dude at first, and then you little by little you learn that there's something pretty off about him, right? Then it's kind of predictable. You know, the mother is all like, oh, you know, it's been a while since your dad and I've been alone for a long time. I'm going to believe him over her kind of a thing. All that stuff was kind of predictable. So not even that. It's the stuff that even the 16-year-old in the middle of this damn movie, I looked up what's her name, the star of the movie, Mina Suvari. I even looked her up, and that was a mistake. I was like, this woman is like 26, 27 years old. And they have her playing 16-year-old, and I'm like, how they convinced me that she was younger than that. I knew she had to be at least over 18, because this plot was going to a point where it's like, is she about to have some scenes with this dude? She's got to be over 18 for that. So, but I wasn't expecting 27. But you know, they had her haircut in a certain way. I noticed that the camera angles on her always was above her, and she's always looking down, like hunched and stuff, trying to make herself look younger and innocent, more vulnerable kind of a thing. And that was kind of it was predictable, kind of noticeable, and a little annoying after a while. But anyway, I digress. But what was going on in this movie was like, I was expecting him to be the creeper the whole time, but then they had her. I was like, I'm telling you, like this movie was written by somebody who was watching too many. What are you doing, stepdad? Mom's not around. What's gonna happen? Kind of a thing, right? Because even to a point where even they had her acting over. I'm not saying that this the way what she. If you watch the movie, you'll know what she does in this movie. It's kind of like. I know I was a teenager too. I know teens do this, but for them to show it, like I'm thinking, are we about to see him and are we gonna see the potential stepdad and the stepdaughter like replace the mom? I didn't know where this thing was going. It was all over the place. And then by the time the big reveal of what was going on, what was hinted to the whole time, and what was really going on, kind of happened. That big reveal, I was already too. Creeped out and to even care. So it was just it tried to make this movie tries to make it seem like there's this great big overall plot going on. It was, oh my god, I can't believe what's going. But when it's all revealed, said and done, it was like whatever. I mean, and I'm not surprised that it's getting the reviews that it's getting, because it was like, why is this trending #1? I'll tell you why. Because this movie should have been called Thirst Trap, because you got the guy coming out the water all like looking like Superman, like doing all that crap, and you know the trailer hooked you in. So you got trapped, you got thirst trapped on this. That's this whole movie was a clickbait for Netflix. And you got me because me and my wife watched it. I thought she would enjoy it. I thought I was gonna get a great sci-fi kind of a story thing. I thought she was gonna get some thirsty action in, but we were both looking at this stuff like this is a waste of time. So I don't recommend it. But let me know what you guys thought about it, man. The whole overall plot, the fact that it should have been called Thirst Trap. Put it down in the box below. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you think about my review, and let's talk about it upcoming We Got Your Mail. And until next time, guys, peace.
You can watch so much more all through our Patreon page. Our supporters help make all this content possible, so make sure you check out our Patreon page so you can help us bring you the content you want.
I don't think any guy that I've been with has ever recapped. They'd be like, wow, that was amazing.